Someone carry me. So much to choose from. That would come in handy. Thanks.
You hear that?
If the war's over...
It's better this way.
Save a bit for the next minute.
All the food's going off. You hardly have...
Thank you, thank you, thank you! Come back anytime. I'll make you something fantastic. My savior. Here, I've been cooking. Taste this. What do you think? Yummy, isn't it?
I ought to drop by someday when I'm in the neighbourhood. Stew would be nice, even if it is made out of fungus and leaves. One day we'll all just look back at this and laugh. I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wondered what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke.
Well, seems quite right. Nope, I believe I made a mistake. I've confused myself. The celebrity caller will be...
Where does the fog come from?
Please just lie down.
And now, the captain song from our secret cassette.
Why'd you take
Sally and my favourite tree. We used to sneak out at night and smoke and talk about who we were going to be when we grew up. I wanted to study engineering, and her plan was to be a princess of Mars.
This won't hurt a bit.
Oh, great. Now I've got a rock. She must have felt so stupid falling. But she did get the safe open.
The mark of Cain was to protect him.
God, it's Eric Liddell.
Very important
I
date.
never could beat him.
That's the way.
He never ran this fast. What's his secret?
Don't hurt me. Jesus, don't hurt me. Christ. Arthur? Is that you? You've changed, haven't you? You want my recipe, don't you? Here, take it. Good Lord, Arthur. I never thought you'd turn into one of those.
He's right. What have I become?
Why didn't they send them back?
At least I don't have to wear that idiotic mask anymore.
If it wasn't for the war, I bet he could have been a great scientist. You don't have to chit-chat to be a scientist.
This won't
There's
take a
the
minute.
one who done it. Sure.
Can't we just agree to disagree?
so I can come back here with the minimum of fuss.
I'll ask you that.
Who's
In a sea and bury.
Who needs a chest in the middle of nowhere? Witches, apparently. They seem to put their sacrifices here.
Who's she talking to on all the telephones?
Mum, Dad, I've come home.
The mark of Cain was to protect him.
Please don't make a fuss. Sorry. This is not who I really am.
He's the killer.
Leave us alone, you bastard!
I've always liked you, actually.
I am in Paris.
I've always loved the parks in Wellington Wells.
They have gossamer wings, just like in the book.
Oedipus didn't know what he was doing.
I just want them to go.
I can't keep doing this. Well, the only reason I know for being a bee is making honey. And the only reason to make honey is so I can eat it. And so the bear set out to climb the tree. Ah! I could make a sort of padded suit. It would pass among decent folk, but it would protect me from all sorts of things, and people trying to hurt me. Probably even bees.
Why? Fish and chips? Oh, very good.
What have I done, Reg? I didn't think you'd hear me.
It could be worse, I think.
At least you can drink from the pumps here.
Take the vanilla.
But you guys new around here?
We came over yesterday. Must have got a bad batch of joy. Everything went all wonky.
I had no idea how bad it is here. These people, they came to rob us. You should see their eyes. They've gone feral. I don't think we'll last the night. Will you help us?
Don't hurt them. Just scare them away. They look so terribly hungry. And I think I recognise some of them from home.
This is home now, Daphne.
You might see someone seems to be sleeping on the path or even in the middle of the road. Now, we all know that the middle of the road is not the most comfortable place to sleep, and it's rather inconvenient for the rest of us. We might trip on them.
You can't kill all of us!
Well, the first thing you might do
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
suppose their eyes are open and they seem responsive to you. There's a possibility that they're feeling too sad to get up. In that case, you're dealing with a downer. We all know what to do with a downer, don't we? Offer them joy. If they won't take it, round up a few people near you and make sure they do.
Good. All ready for my next visit back here. Dark soup? But where are they? Maybe they forage during the day. I should come back at night. Shut Peter! Used to be you couldn't pry him out of the pub with a crowbar. I think I've already been judged. And punished. Thank you.
I see you, you murderer!
Just relax. Don't question it. Oh, that doesn't look a bit like a trap. Gone a lot worse, actually. Look, I don't even want to be here. Well, this is going to be a bit tricky. Of course, Percy never cared much that he didn't fit in. I'm not sure he even knew what fitting in was. Look, it's not you, it's me.
Hey, you don't live here. I'll kill all of us.
A man's home is his castle, and it's not your bleeding castle.
It's nothing personal.
Guess there's nothing we can do for him now. Who's gonna clean that up? I wish I had the pennies for your eyes.
What was that?
You're not the bloody help, are you? So get it!
It's not personal.
The show where Jack Welling and me tells you all about the
Who did that?
Hang it up to dry. Chewy. Now, I don't care how
What was that?
I'm not going to be rotten sharp, thank you.
Sorry to bother.
Everyone knows that's free. What happens to men, women, we naughty? Cold in their socks, right? Actually, I love some cold on a cold night. But in Czechoslovakia, they get a visit from a terrifying... terrifying crowd. He casts all evil people to be evil. Do I have your attention now? Now I know you've all been wounded here. And if you haven't, well, I don't want to hear about it. But it'd be fun to dress up with the crowd and scare with you. Now, when I was traveling in Mexico back in, I can't remember when, but I found the most enchanting, strange custom. It's called a piñata.
Oh, please don't struggle.
Here he is. A large, colourful, paper-mache sculpture.
Oh, please don't make a fuss.
Smash it. All the sweets come out, and it turns out that the custom is next to form. That is, virtually the sculpture is made of clay pots. That's fun. Smashing a clay pot on a tree. You know, it's sort of the reverse of what you do with downers. Smash them until you can get the joy into them. Well, I'm afraid we've got to the end of our time. Tune in again soon. More on the chat.
We'll laugh about this later. Easier to get around at night, except for the bobbies and the odd hooligan. Duck soup? But where are they? Maybe they forage during the day. I should come back at night.
Don't hurt my blood. We'd be dead now without you. I guess it's not true what they say about wastrels.
We hid a suitcase. Our Sunday best. It's all we have. The combination is 1066. I hope it helps you in some way. God be with you.
How adorable. They brought the village paper with them.
Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell.
Duck soup. Nothing like duck soup.
I see the ducky as a sign that we haven't given up hope. Hope is the thing with feathers, you know.
Ridiculous. Hope's got nothing to do with it. It's a thermometer is all. We don't want the stew to boil. That'll ruin it.
The ducky? It's our lost childhood. Once upon a time we had duckies, but we haven't had duckies for a long time. Now, at least, we can finally have our ducky again.
Lost childhood? Are you still living in the past? Don't you think it's time to grow up?
Oh, that? It's a thermometer. When the stew gets hot enough, the ducky spreads its wings. Amazing, really.
No, it's not. It's a decoy. It's a decoy, for heaven's sake.
This too shall pass, I suppose.
Oh, that. It's a very clever decoy. You see, if a duck sees another duck resting on a pond, it assumes that pond is safe. The stew is our pond. The moment a duck lands in our stew, we can skin it and cook it.
A decoy for a duck? Are you joking? Ducks aren't going to land in a stew, no matter how long you stand around quacking. Ducks are smarter than you think. They know things.
All right. You know what? We're never going to agree.
That is a terribly charismatic duck. That gives me an idea.
I think we have to prepare for the worst. We've been fooling ourselves making duck stew with a rubber duck. We all know there's less and less food in the garden district every day. We need to escape. Or we need to figure out how to survive the apocalypse. I still can't believe we thought that duck was our saviour. Have we lost our minds? I suppose we must have done. 17 years of joy do that to you.
She's right. That duck wasn't our saviour. It was a hell duck. It was leading us to madness and death. Thank God you made us throw it away.
I remember staring into its dead, cold eyes and thinking it loved me. But it didn't, did it? It wanted to possess our souls.
That duck took everything from us, and it gave nothing in return. How could we have trusted it?
That duck haunts my dreams. Its soft, downy feathers and mad little eyes. It sneered at us. Why? Why did he hate us so? Thank you for making Richard throw away the ducky. You took the veil from our eyes. Now we see clearly. Here, we want you to have this. It's everything we know about this place. I hope it helps you.
Well, you've made your bed, Arthur, haven't you?
All aboard for Camelot, Rivendell, Cair Paravel and the Emerald City!
Ah, fond memories cowering from the bombs with Mum, Dad and Percy. Ooh, look at that.
time. Story or just fairy tale. Somehow, you know that it must be true because
Now, you two bloody listen to me, alright? One fine day, the seaboys come running into the regimental HQ, saying there's an elephant broke loose. Now, elephants is very gentle creatures most of the time, and they get along just fine with their man who rides them. He's called Omri. But, they're in need. When they chain him up, and this one, they got loose. And his boat went chasing off in exactly the wrong direction. And the elephant runs into the market and starts eating inches. And the collie tries to stop him. And the elephant steps on him slowly, mashes him right into the mud, and his skin comes off his back like it was peeling.
You can't go on it.
They said I could.
Well, of course the Germans said you could go on it. I'm saying you can't.
I've never been on a battleship.
But that's not the point. We hate the Germans, and that battleship is part of the reason the Germans are our lords and masters right now. Do you remember when they came over in all the little boats?
Do you mean in 1942 or in 1943?
Do you want people to spit on Mum when she goes to the market?
She doesn't go to the market. Since 1945.
Well, look, this is just one of those things. I can't explain every single detail of everything to you.
Are you mad at me?
I'm not.
You're not?
I mean, yes, I am mad. I was mad, but now I'm not. Look, please don't go on the Bismarck. It will get you into trouble, which means I'll then be in trouble.
Alright.
You won't go?
I couldn't go without you, anyway.
For once, that's a relief.
Running up to this general, only then he was major, and say, you must go shoot the delivery. So, he gets his hunting rifle, and he goes down to the market. Only now, no fucking civilians! Yeah, I have to kill you now.
Christ, I better not let anyone see me out of uniform.
If you see
Arthur! Arthur? You get down from that tree before I chop it down.
Do you know why they're registering us?
The Germans love their lists, that's all.
They're taking us away on a train to Germany. You know about it, don't you?
Who told you that? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you all know about it, just not the kids.
Look, they've got cows there. It's not going to be powdered milk. They might even have chocolate.
Oh, chocolate makes it all better.
They've got tanks, Arthur. Or haven't you noticed? How are we supposed to argue with tanks?
I don't want to go to Germany.
It's only for a little while, I think.
I don't want to be a hostage.
Calm down. Let's have some tea.
Oh, all right, I'll come down. I think I might be stuck, actually.
Do you ever wonder why the Germans didn't take their tanks with them when they left?
I've made a map. There's a hole in the fence, inside the dump. You just have to get in here, get the key, and cut the power. Then, sneak out into the darkness while I rob them blind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
How do I cut the power?
The General keeps the keys in his desk.
You want me to break into the General's office?
Any way you can scotch the power is fine by me, lad. I'll meet you back at the train station.
What if they spot me?
I'd run. They don't have a lot of ammunition, but they're terribly handy with their bayonets.
That's your plan B? Run?
Well, you could ask them for some of their famous hot buttered crumpets, but I wouldn't recommend it. They can't run very fast. They're all old farts, like me.
Right, Ollie, let's see that map you made. Oh, Ollie's sleeping potion for those chaps on the bridge. Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate. This won't hurt a bit.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats and Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
think I'll find hands later. Well, back to it. So the sergeant says, I didn't see you at camouflage training. So...
Just relax. Don't question it.
And the bad news is, Eddie, you change with Tommy. Harry, you change with Reg.
All right, here goes. Took all the kids to the train station. We sent them off to Germany because of papier-mâché.
Attention all personnel. If anyone finds Private Elston's trumpet, please return it at once. He's not the man who wakes you up in the morning. He is a musician in the band.
Not to question why. Well, I thought it was funny. Well, clean it again.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies. Attention all personnel. Any soldier interested in planning next year's Victory Garden should talk to Corporal Elstree at mess.
Oh, I can't go, Percy. I feel terrible. I keep wanting to throw up, but I never quite can.
But we're supposed to tell the scouts about the plants across the river.
Actually, you're supposed to tell the scouts while I nod sagely.
I can't hear you.
You're not sick, Percy. Just go and tell the scouts about the plants.
I can't talk to them.
Do you think they're going to be nasty to you without me?
No.
Well, I'm vomiting.
I want to make my brother some tea.
Are you going to just not show up? Alright, look, I'll phone them. Just remember to turn the flame off this time. Alright?
Attention all personnel. To allow time to repair the mannequin, bayonet practice has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning.
I found a loose bullet down in the mud the other day. Do you think it could still be good? What's that?
I wouldn't say that one.
Who goes there?
What's that? Who goes there? Who's there?
I said the key was in General Bing's office.
Attention all personnel. Soldiers found drunk on duty will be given 30 days in the brig. Soldiers found trafficking in contraband will be court-martialed and dishonorably discharged from the Home Army.
There's something behind this bookcase, isn't there? I feel positive there's something that could open this. Piano music, eh? Maybe I should have a read and play it. Well, all right, clever clogs. A hatch. If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
Attention all personnel. The cook has lost his wedding ring. If you find it in your food, please return it to the kitchen. Thank you.
What's that?
Attention all personnel. Soldiers found drunk on duty will be given 30 days in the brig. Soldiers found trafficking in contraband will be court-martialed and dishonorably discharged from the Home Army.
Have I shown you the picture? I have.
All right. No one saw me hide. I bet I could stay here forever.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ollie.
Should be captured.
He knew it was alarm, didn't he? I bet he bloody knew.
Necessary to capture him unharmed.
How do I get out of here? I'm not going to be able to jump over the fence from this side.
I've got to get back to the general secret hatch. That's my way out. Papier-mâché tanks. Newspaper and fucking glue. Right. Now if I can make it back to Ollie alive, he'll let me get out of town. Well, assuming that wasn't another lie, that won't be an awkward conversation at all, will it?
shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
I could probably come in the way I got out, in the back of the station.
Young Artie! Come on up! That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
It's a shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew!
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armour. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
We wouldn't have given them Percy and the others.
It up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train.
Oh my God.
I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
You don't forget a thing like that.
Didn't you hear me? I convinced the Germans they had my birthday wrong. If it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised. I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany. You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Apple Home? How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No. You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing you took this to the bridge to Maidenholm. And supposing you told the bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
And Appleholm has the only bridge out of Wellington Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.
Sick-up tea to cure food poisoning by making myself throw up. Oh, God. But I wind up having to eat a lot of rotten things and having to throw them up.
Before we begin, please listen to a personal message for our prudent friend. The fox is in the henhouse.
Who's our prudent friend? Shit. Well, you've made your bed, Arthur, haven't you?